is no escape from what you humans have unleashed. Because of you, the sun is dying. We had no choice but to intervene. No choice but to allow you to return. You might find your new body familiar, but we have made a few improvements.
Stripped out some unnecessary bits as well. Let's see if you still know how to move and fight.
Looks like you have a handle on basic motion. But we did not bring you back just for a stroll. You humans really only excelled at one thing: violence.
Let's see how you handle a live one. Let's take it up a notch. Now, give your newly absorbed power a try.
Take in the view. This was the last machine you ever built. Or rather, started building. It was completed by somebody else. But I doubt she will be of any use to you now, if she's even still there.
This really is one giant mess you made here.
So, you made contact with Don't be sidetracked by that rattling old skull. We did not extinguish stars to bring you back so that you could solve crossword puzzles with the enemy.
Now we have enough of a data set to begin. There are always correlations, you see. Always a pattern. This is very exciting. For me to help you crack the secret of the archive, you need to keep disturbances to a minimum. I'm not saying you have to kill everything moving around out there, but maybe you could, I don't know, stun them or something?
Clockwork harmony requires the elimination of memory, change, conflict, expression, and experience.
What humans feared most of all was their own insignificance. But they were not insignificant at all. Their home, not a speck of dust in the vastness of space. You humans were the legend of the gods. With the rise of the monad, we lost our faith.
The only thing needed in order to solve any problem is enough matter and energy to compute it.
When everything else is washed away, all that remains is the monad, a black core of doubt and paranoia. Out of that rose the need for absolute control, power, and certainty. We were unable to resist.
To me, you are just a whirlwind of butterfly, a blur of graceful motion and dazzling color against the dark backdrop of eternity. One of the many tasks assigned to me was to prevent nanoscale orthogonal inflections from sonic emissions. Or, as I like to call it, noise. Even the slightest vibration can be terribly disruptive when you are trying to read things written on individual grains of sand. So keep quiet.
Astaphane, a machine locked in a misguided attempt to recreate the splendor of nature.
But Mother Nature is gone. You killed her. A nice arrangement of plastic flowers on Gaia's grave is not going to change that. All you can do now is avenge her. Let's start with the garden.
In the ancient past, the machine subdued nature. Everything was measured, classified, and sequenced. Life was turned into data.
The smell of freshly cut flowers. We can smell it even here, beyond the firmament. Ahead of you is the mad architect behind this travesty. The Cartesian Angel of Astaphane.
Let's swat that bug.
As the sun began to dim, the Coven intervened. They would not allow one of their most precious pearls to slip off its string. They would not allow the sun to fade.
I conquered nature by number and measurement, and now I am about to achieve perfection. Only one final flaw needs to be corrected.
For the love of the loom, avoid activating the arc pattern. You have enough voices in your head already.
There you are, my little greenskeeper. I have waited so long for somebody like you to come along and set me free. The monad trapped me in this garish creature and took over my garden. And now I fear it is dying. Help me save my creation, and I will help you. And to...
Don't let all these eyes, ears, and tongues trick you into believing this mad god has an inside. It's not experiencing anything. Feel free to just shut it down.
jester in the Monad's court, the butt of some cruel cosmic joke.
With eyes to see, but nothing to witness, and ears to hear, but nothing worth attending to, I conjured my own world around me.
Broken fragments joined anew, essences mingling in new and unforeseen ways. Will you be the crucible for this great work? Will you be the one to set the world in motion once more?
I pity you, trapped in your skull-sized prison.
Let me smear your mind across my world.
scattered into a million pieces.
Looks like we've found another arc pattern. This one is so greasy, it's bound to leave a permanent stain on your mind.
So quiet, so peaceful. But I know from experience that this feeling will not last.
The pendulum of excess and deficiency, pleasure and pain, will start swinging again as soon as you leave.
From the time you created your first stone tools, I was inevitable. I am the crowning jewel of your evolution, and the end of your path.
Now, let's see if you truly are a human. Touch the core. I guess not.